quite an interesting question this constituent asked me. They asked me if I knew the definition of terrorist activity according to the criminal code. Are you aware what that is, Mr. Blair?
I'm going to let the minister answer the question, but does this have some relation
Yeah,
to
they want to make sure they have enough money to enforce that statute. And I have it right here, so I can
Okay,
read
well,
it for
maybe
you.
you help out the minister.
Sure.
That's good.
It's an act or mission in or outside Canada that is committed in whole or in part for a political, religious, or an ideological purpose, objective, or cause, and in whole or in part with the intention of intimidating the public or a segment of the public with regard to its security, including its economic security, or compelling a person, a government, or a domestic or an international organization to do or to refrain from doing any act, whether the public or the person, government, or organization is inside or outside Canada. That's the definition. So what this resident wanted to know was if the current illegal blockades that have been happening across Canada are being deemed as a terrorist activity.
No, they're not.
So what would they fall under? Why would they not be intention of intimidating the public or a segment of the public with regards to its security? And again, they wanted to know that. When I looked it up myself, I was curious.
Yeah, one of the challenges of people who read legislation, and it's how the law is applied and defined by our courts and by the police. You know, I will tell you the important work of protecting Canada and the work that we do globally and domestically in dealing with terrorist activity is critically important. But as well in this country, there is a protected right in the Constitution for lawful peaceful protest, and when that protest becomes unlawful, as can be the case either in violation of an injunction or as a result of specific criminal activity. But our officials don't make the immediate nexus in criminal activity to terrorism. Frankly, our officials are well versed in their responsibilities, and the determination as to what conduct might constitute a specific criminal offense, that is not something that I, as a minister of government, would direct. That's a determination made under the individual discretion of the police of jurisdiction in exercising their responsibilities to conduct investigation and the responsibilities of prosecutors of jurisdiction. And so I would not leap to that determination, but leave it to the police and to our prosecutors to determine whether or not any conduct meets a threshold of that level of criminality.